Welcome back to the PWC YouTube channel for the inaugural video of the 9th season of the Pokemon World Circuit. My name is Chanel, and I, together with the rest of the admin team, will be bringing the coach reveal for this season's divisions to you today. Before we start with the reveals, we will give you a quick overview over the structure of the competition this season. Just like last season, we are gonna have divisions playing on Showdown as well as on Scarlet and Violet on the Switch. For the Showdown divisions, we will have 3 separate tiered divisions. The top flight this season is called Aether Division. The secondary division is gonna be the Plasma Division, and everyone's favorite, the successor to our legendary Johto League, will be the Yell Division. For Wi-Fi, we have 1 division this time compared to the 2 we had last season, and it is called Dim Sun Division. We will go through the reveals in order with our Showdown divisions, and going from highest to lowest tier. The reveals will be done by our admin team, with Gil bringing you the Aether Division, Layton will give you Plasma Division, Brett will do Yell Division, and Shadow Galate will close it off with the Dim Sun Division reveals. Now before I give the mic to Gil for the top flight reveals, I just want to say that as the league grows, making these decisions on who to admit into the league is becoming harder and harder each time. We got a total of 90 applications this season, and it was impossible to give a spot to everyone. We have looked at your applications carefully, but these decisions are still based on very limited information. So if you did not get a spot right now, please know that it is nothing personal, and we welcome you to stick around, as spots will certainly open up as the season progresses. With that out of the way, I have nothing left but to wish you guys a lot of fun with these reveals. Gil, please take it away with the Aether Division coach roster.
Hello everyone, I'm Gil, and today I will be revealing the coaches for the 9th season of the PWC's top flight, the Aether Division. Starting us off, we have Season 5 champion and admin Trenell, the #1 Hansi Flick fan in the world. He finished as the runner-up last season, losing to Girahim. Maybe this time he'll have better luck. Up next we have Brad, the man, the myth, the legend, returning to Showdown after playing last season's Wi-Fi League. He's known for literally becoming Goku in playoffs. Don't ask how or why, it just happens. Our next coach is Girahim, defending champion from Season 8. He also has a title from Season 6, making him the most successful coach in PWC history. Up next we have Prof, the only coach to have played every single season of the PWC. Despite this, he's never actually won it, with his best result being a runner-up finish in Season 5. Next up, we have Leonard, who is the Division 2 champion from Dartrix League last season. He ate the league for breakfast with his signature Pokemon, Sharpedo. Up next, we have Ronin Sting, who has made playoffs every time since he joined in Season 6, but just like his home country of Belgium, he can't actually win it. Maybe this season he could change that, unlike the great Belgian generation. Up next, we have a coach that wanted to be applied for the bottom league this season, but there are infinite reasons why he shouldn't be in the bottom league, namely the fact that he finished first overall in the regular season of Typhlosion League last season. Up next, we have another PWC legend, Hollow815, one of the most successful coaches in the PWC, with a title in Season 3, a runner-up finish in Season 6, and a second seed finish in the regular season of Season 7. Our next coach is Jam, who also moves up from Dartrix League, like Leonard. He may not have won it, but he was the #1 seed in the regular season with only 1 loss. I sure wonder who was that 1 loss. Me. Up next, we have another returning PWC coach, Zom, coming back from the Division 2 of Season 6, where he won the league with one of the most dominant performances. There were some good players in Division 2 that season. I think Ronin was in there, Shadow Galate was in there, and those two are pretty solid Division 1 level coaches at this point. Our next coach is Cadillacs, a really strong player. While he was a late replacement last season, this will be his first full season in the PWC, and we're excited to see how he'll perform when drafting his own team. Up next, we have Panda of Redness, yet another returning coach from Dartrix League. He showed his potential with a 5-game winning streak to finish as the number 2 seed in the regular season, though he did end up losing in quarterfinals, unfortunately. Our next coach is a newcomer to the league, Pro Hybrid. He's been playing competitively since 2015 and has won a total of 10 leagues so far. So maybe that success can translate into the PWC. Up next, we have Jam. Different Jam, this one's German. Returning after a 2-year absence, he's been a Division 1 mainstay in the past, although he is most famous for a very notorious incident involving Nick and his Serene Grace Porygon 2, who froze him 3 times with Tri-Attack. Still probably one of the best games in PWC history. Or at least the funniest, let's be real. Up next we have Camel Convention, the owner of the Wiglet bot that we've been using that we used last season. He has a very stacked CV. Although I would like to apologize for breaking that for breaking the bot that one time when I nicknamed all 6 of my Pokemon Palma Jump Scare. But yeah. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have Salamaster, a newcomer to the PWC. He's a moderator of the EDC, one of the biggest leagues in the world, and he has the skill to mount an impressive campaign this season. Now, I will hand the mic over to Lane to announce the coaches for the Plasma Division, the second tier of the PWC.
Alright, here we go. Coach reveals for the Plasma Division, Season 9. Coach 1, Leader Layton. Champion of the lowest division in Season 6. Coach number 2, Corrupt. He has been participating in every season since the 5th season, every time in the 2nd division. Coach 3, Nikinator 13. Winner of the Season 5 off-season and also very afraid of Pomods. Coach number 4, Death Dragon, also known as Void. Champion of the lowest division Season 8. Since he joined, he improved massively. Coach number 5, Yasha Indigo. Made it into the semi-finals in the 2nd division last season. Coach number 6, Galactic Empire. First appearance in Season 4, though he hasn't been seen again since. At least since last season. There, he made a top cut into the semi-finals. Coach number 7, the Scary Smoliv, runner-up of last season's 2nd division and a master of keeping his cool when the pressure is high. Coach number 8, Gert Bilbo, returning after a 3-season break. He participated in the 1st division in Season 5, but barely missed the playoffs there. Coach number 9, Harmony, moving up from Division 3 after getting a dominant seed 1 in an otherwise very evenly matched division. Coach number 10, DTN98, an absolute OG of the server, Season 7 champion of the 2nd division and part-time pro gamer. Coach number 11, Alphan, a known coach from many other leagues having now their debut in our PWC. We are really excited to see how good he's going to do in our 2nd division of the PWC, Plasma Division. Coach number 12, Starvin Pig, the biggest fan of Weirdeer and an absolute math nerd. Really good performances in our last off-season. Coach number 13, Winterbob, having participated in our last off-season with really solid results. Coach number 14, Ziroga21, also moving up from our last 3rd division spot. A coach with lots of surprises up his sleeve. Coach number 15, the Duke of Tacos. Not really much is known about him, but his application was not bad. And for our final spot, the number 16 coach, Venom 4688. Again a coach who's having his first appearance here in our league. Those are the 16 coaches in our Plasma division. Good luck and have fun to all of you. We're glad to have you around. And now the Yell division, brought to you by the only bread pudding official himself.
What's up everybody, it's your boy, Bread Pudding Official, and today I am revealing your coaches for the Team Yell division. I'm honored to reveal the coaches of this division because these coaches offer some of the most hype content on the PWC channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's reveal the coaches. The first coach we have is Jactus. Jactus has been a long-time member and made his debut all the way back in Season 5, which is where he won his first PWC championship, in the 3rd division. Jactus is also known for bringing creative sets, as well as bringing his low tier picks a lot. Let's hope that Jactus picks Knuckle Stack as tier captain, and gets that 2nd championship under his belt. HTZ Attila is our next coach, and has been a staple to the PWC community. Attila is known for bringing wacky stuff like Magic Guard Heavy Duty Boots Clefable, and Special Offensive Infernape with Fake Out. He recently quit his job, so he's now a full-time professional PWC player, but let's hope he doesn't shit in a parking house again with his extra free time. Next, we have Anubion, a PWC staple in Season 3 that has fluctuated from 2nd and 3rd division. He don't really talk that much, but is a very reliable coach who always attends your battles. They are also a fellow artist who I heard makes some very sick art. Our next coach is also a player that is returning for another season. Please welcome Blind Fangs. Blind is a Season 8 veteran that had a very strong season last season, with making playoffs very comfortably early in the season. Sadly, he wasn't able to make it extremely far in playoffs, but maybe this will be his season. Speaking of Season 8 veterans, we have Froggerman225, who has been playing in every competition of PWC starting since the PWC Season 8 preseason. He was in Division 2 last season, but didn't do amazing. Will he get a foothold in Division 3 and redeem himself? Only time will tell. Next, we have Bandy 2005, who came in as a replacement last season and had some very good wins, but sadly that wasn't good enough to make playoffs. Bandy also played in my Wi-Fi league, the CPL, where he performed decently well, but never had that breakthrough performance. Will this season finally be the season where he gets that big championship? We'll have to wait and see. Oh my goodness, we have a man himself, the wrestling maniac himself, aka the Mr. Grimes. I'm personally not a huge fan of wrestling, but this person makes me want to get into watching the sport. Mr. Grimes is definitely an icon on the server, and has one of the best emojis coming from him. Who knows, maybe he will pick a strong fighting type as his signature to represent the legend himself. Next, we have another veteran in Chaos 116. Chaos first played in Season 7, where he made the playoffs in Division 3, but wasn't able to take the belt home. He also terrorized the server once by getting hacked and made Trano lose his mind. Will Chaos troll Tranel again? We'll have to wait and see. Our next coach is Thunder Tinker, who is a newcomer to the league, but has been very active on the server thus far. They have also been doing very well on the off-season random battle tourney, so let's hope that their experience there translates into the main season. Speaking of newcomers, we have Argyle Cat. This newcomer participated in the random battle tournament and actually did decently well, while also showing good activity on the server. Argyle Cat is a big unknown in terms of what to expect, but hopefully we get some good content out of this coach. Wow, we have a whole string of newcomers. Next, we have Fox Hunter 350, who is very active on the server, but I have no idea what to expect. Hopefully we see some good things from this coach. Next, we have Wuba, who is another newcomer. This coach is new to the world of competitive Pokemon and is decently active on the server, so hopefully we can see some good things. Oh my goodness. Wow, we have another newcomer joining the fray, and a Xander. Xander is a casual monotype player, making the transition in Draft League. Will this player's monotype skills translate well into draft? We'll have to wait and see. Our next member is Gary Monster Overhaven, a longtime member of this league who made his debut in Season 5. He won our Season 6 off-season tournament and was a runner-up in Season 6 Division 2. He made his return last season after a long break from play, however he struggled to shake off the rust all of the season. Let's hope that he makes his redemption arc this season. But Prince Aldo is our next coach, and he is an in real life buddy with Corrupt. He came into the league last season and just barely missed playoffs in Division 2. He could have been Division 2 this season as well, but he was ready to take the challenge of a new and improved Division 3. Lastly, we have Pervy Prince, returning from a one-time appearance in Season 6 Division 2. He has not played competitive in Generation 9 yet, so let's see if he can get back into the groove quickly and shrug off that dust. Well, that's all the coaches. This is a very exciting roster and I'm excited to see what everyone does. Good luck, coaches, in the drafting process. That is it from me. Next up will be Shadow Glade with your Wi-Fi division roster.
Well, it looks like we're back here again. Hello, I am Shadow Glade, and this is the Wi-Fi division, aka the Dim Sum division, aka, according to Trinell, Vietnamese food, meaning he is uncultured and does not know where this comes from. If you know, say so in the comments. Anyway, let's get on to our coaches. So let's see, up first we have the Shadow Glade guy. I don't know, he sounds like a total loser. Something about he did Voltor, but I don't know. It's probably a bitch. Anyway, let's go on to what I actually care about. Muna Bloom, aka the reigning champion and in Season 6 Division 2 finalist. So yeah, he's quite got the torch to bear. So hopefully, let's see if we can repeat the season with another masterpiece. Next up, Fire Master. We have a veteran this time. Been around in Season 4, runner-up in the Wi-Fi division last season, and overall, a deadly contender. Next up, the Spooks Legend, debuting recently in Season 7, runner-up in the 3rd division, and has been rising up the ranks quickly, and has been improving rapidly, so hopefully we'll see what he can do this time. Next up, Master Joful, another Season 7 debuter, also rising up the ranks quickly, making playoffs every time he's played. The only reason he lost was because he forgot how to read. In other words, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Next up, Pain. You want it? It's yours, my friend. And he is here because of nepotism. He is Layton's friend. That's not me hating on him. That's literally what the script says. Don't shoot me in the comments. Shoot the other admins. Next up, the final Gambit Shedinja. His name says it all. He is based as fuck. He is a newcomer in Season 8 and not a bad addition. Made some of his goods. He made all his matches and was in the fight for playoffs until he barely got clapped. Let's see if he can clap us in revenge. Next up, the Fist to Your Doom. According to these notes, 28 Draft League championships, over 100 kills with Registeel under his belt, and probably the most decorated coach ever to play in the league. Very deadly. So hopefully we can stop his reign of terror here. Next up, Gengar Heracross. Are you a Gengar or a Heracross? Make up your fucking mind! A pretty well-known name in the Draft League community, and another welcome addition to PWC's YouTube roster. The question is, can he continue his trend, or will he fall to me, the more based coach? Let's find out. Next up is Wilbus, who, according to his notes, put himself as the lowest tier with a fire replay. I think he's hiding something. He's trying to smurf us. But no. We're going to put him in Wi-Fi division, and let's see how he cooks. Next up is Caladude707, and he took the color quiz, got pissed off with the rest of us, meaning he's automatically our best friend because he's based. Next up, Amsair, a newcomer to this show, and apparently he shows the promises replays, and as someone who read them, it's true. And yes, we do actually care about the replays, just in case there was any doubt in my mind. But now, so next up is the best player in the league, bar none. a newcomer, but that's because we had to kick him out until now. He was too good for us. Adam Malauer, the Waffle Man. Let me tell you something. We didn't put him in Wi-Fi because of his skill level. We put him here to protect our Sacred Showdown division. This man is going to sweep everybody 6-0. Long live our Waffle Man. Next up, Carson CWC. Reportedly, he's only played in one league, but he went undefeated in it, so therefore he has a 100% win rate, and is therefore better than all of us. Maybe he's the one man who can stop the Waffle Man. Next up, the Arrangix Rebel, and a new guy showing some promise. Not as much promise as the Waffle Man, but I'll be sure to put him through the School of Hard Knocks. Let's see how much promise this guy shows. And finally, for our Wi-Fi division, we have Velvet. Sadly, not the kind of pancake, so he's not beating the Waffle Man, but I'm sure he'll do good in his own right. According to our notes, a very long VGC career of at least 5 years, and is now looking to make a transition to singles. A tough change, but very much possible. Looking forward to seeing how he'll do. And with that, the Wi-Fi division is complete. We do hope you'll stick around for the show, and until then, bye-bye!
And that is it for the coach reveals for Season 9 of the PWC. Congrats to those of you who made the cut, and please don't take it personal if you didn't. We had to make a lot of tough decisions as we had so many applications and we didn't have that many spots left after all the returning coaches. So yeah, a lot of the newcomers did not get into the league. But we nonetheless welcome you to stick around, as we are certainly going to need replacements, and you would certainly have better chances to make it into the league next time if you were in the server for a longer period of time. All right, with that being said, all I have left is to wish you guys a good luck in the draft and a lot of fun during the season, and we hope to see you around on our YouTube channel. Bye, guys.